There's a difference between being daring and being stupid. I may have a reputation for both, but I've no intention of living up to either by ploughing straight through Tong's men. I need another way in. Okay, Tong and his men are hanging around outside the club, so there's at least a slim chance there's no one inside. Good enough for me. I'd better ask Shen for Yen Wang's address. Hello, Shen.
I thought they already caught you.
They did. Can you believe it? They actually tried to drown me in the harbour. I thought that was just something they said to scare people.
Why am I not surprised?
I know. And, nevertheless, your best customer stands before you in the finest physical condition.
You're really asking for it, aren't you? They're still keeping an eye on the front door.
I've noticed. But I need your help, Shen.
Tell me, what's going on?
Do you happen to remember my old friend Wang, who used to work for me?
Yen Huan? Of course I remember him.
Word has it he moved. Do you know where he lives now?
No idea. Sorry.
Damn it. Everybody knows Wang. Nobody knows where he lives.
Wait, if you're lucky, Nian Su might be able to help. He's not the youngest or the most switched on anymore, but they say he knows half of Hong Kong.
And where can I find this Niansu?
Sitting at the table over there, he's on the rice wine.
Thanks for not snitching on me to Muntong.
Like I said, I'd hate to lose my best customer.
See you later, Shen.
Yes, good luck.
Excuse me. May I disturb you for a moment?
What do you want, young friend? Ah, wait. Aren't you the pilot, Paddock?
Paddock. Fenton Paddock.
Yes, that's what I said.
So the barkeeper said you know half of Hong Kong. So far, that's holding true.
He says that, does he? Well, maybe.
I'm looking for a friend who used to live in this district a couple of years ago. He's called Yen Wang. Unfortunately, we lost touch, and now I urgently need his help. Have you heard of him? Maybe you know where I can find him.
What was he called again?
Wang. Yen Wang.
Wang. Wang. Ah, well, son, I am not so good with names anymore. He lived in this district, you say?
Yes, 2 years ago. He was a cartographer.
A cartographer. I am not sure.
Pity. I hoped.
Easy, easy. Names are for tombstones. But I never forget a face. What does he look like? Do you have a picture of him? Show me his photo, and maybe I can help.
A photo? All right. Wait for me here. I think I have a photo of Wang somewhere in the office. See you later. Mr. Niansu, sir.
How can I help you, young friend?
Is it just Hong Kong you're the expert on, or do you also happen to be acquainted with other distant regions? Like, I don't know, Tibet, for example?
Are you making fun of me, son?
Not at all, sir. I'm trying to collect as much information on Tibet as possible, and you seemed like a well-traveled man.
I have never left Hong Kong for a day in my life. And to be honest, I have no intention of doing so. Traveling always leads to trouble. You get where you're going, but you cannot find what you're looking for. Seems It's somewhere else now. So you go there, but there's a problem. Then, while you're off in the back end of nowhere, everything explodes back home. If you ask me, you're better off not going anywhere. You don't find trouble if you don't look for it.
Sage advice. What if I like trouble?
Then forget what I said. Every man must learn for himself.
See you later. The triads are probably still lurking around the harbour. Better leave it for now. Okay, now where might I have a photo of Yen Wang? A photo of the delectable Nancy Carroll. What can I say? I saw her in the cinema once, and I've been a fan ever since. A genuine talent. The fact that it's hanging in my bunk is a mere coincidence. My only photo of my old man. He died in Flanders during the Great War in 1917. Richard, me, and the rest of our graduation class from Sandhurst. That was in 1927. We were deployed to Hong Kong after military academy. Seems like it was only yesterday. Kind of wish it was. A photo of my mum. She died last year. She looks happy. But since Dad died, she was never quite the same. I suppose that's why she wasn't so keen on my career path. Oh well, it's in the past now. Without Mum on the scene, I've got nothing tying me to England anymore. Which is probably why I'm still wasting my life here smuggling and boozing. Not in that order. All crap. Lucky everything in there's useless, because the doors are rusted shut. Inches on one side, centimeters on the other. A real all-rounder. Who knows what that might come in handy for? Something, I'm sure. I keep the old personnel files in the safe. There might still be a photo of Yen Wang in there. There might actually be a photo of Yen Wang in his personnel file in the safe. You'd think I'd know the code, right? Well, I hardly ever use this old thing, so I don't. It's on a note in my wallet. Hey, what? Where? My wallet's gone. Damn it. I must have lost it in the harbour. I suppose I better go back there. If I'm lucky, I might be able to fish my wallet out of the water without running into Tong and his men. A photo of the delectable Nancy Carroll. What can I say? The fact that I've had this old thing for years. It's been halfway round the world with me. I've heard that somewhere before. Doesn't sound so bad. My hammock. If it could talk, it'd have tons of stories to tell, mostly about how I come home drunk, go to sleep and wake up on the floor. Oh, wait.
Whoa, a wallet! Happy days!
Hey, that's my wallet that kid fished out of the water.
Wait a second, kiddo. That's not public property. It's mine.
What? Yeah, right. Anyone could say that. How stupid do you think I am, big guy?
No, honestly, it really is my wallet.
So?
So I want it back.
But I found it! And how am I supposed to know it's really yours?
My word is my bond. Now hand it over.
No! And if you take it away from me, I start screaming.
Go on then. Scream yourself hoarse.
Those triad types might still be hanging around. Maybe I'm better off without unnecessary attention.
Okay, kid. Look, that wallet is very important to me. I really need it back.
Not my problem.
Cheeky little bastard. Fine. He's only a kid. I can play along.
Will you tell me your name?
Only if you tell me yours.
Well, I'm Fenton.
I'm Hal.
Okay, Hal. Do you want a reward for finding my wallet? You can have all the coins that are in it.
No.
Then what do you want?
Help me catch a bat.
Come again? Catch a bat?
Yes.
You're fishing for bats?
Don't be stupid. I'm only killing time until the bats come out. There are tons of them over there in the warehouse.
And you want a bat because...
I bet my friends I could catch one.
But you can't.
Sure I can. Well, usually, but it's raining today.
So?
You don't know much about bats, do you? The rain drives away the insects. And if there aren't any insects around, then there's nothing for the bats to eat. And if there's nothing to eat, the bats won't come out.
All right.
No, it's not all right. If I don't catch a bat, they'll think I lied.
And that's why you'll keep that big mouth of yours shut next time.
And this is the persuasive charm you use on people when they've got something you want?
Fine. I'll get you your bat. You give me my wallet.
Sure, it's a deal.
Fine. If I want my wallet back, I guess I need a bat.
I'll be off then. At least the kid won't get wet under the umbrella. It'll stay nice and dry over there under the umbrella. They don't look very inviting. I suppose he still needs it. I'm not going to take that lamp away from the boy. They don't look very inviting. The governor's palace. The governor's palace. A tree cut precisely to shape. Typical British approach. We even impose our formalities on nature. Wait a moment. Is that a ball hanging in the branches?
Halt! Stop! Stay where you are, sir. What do you think you're doing?
I, want to get that ball over there. My, nephew accidentally threw it into the tree while he was playing this morning.
I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot allow you to do that.
What? I just want to go get my nephew's toy.
That may very well be, and usually it wouldn't be a problem, sir. But today it's been raining, and you are just about to step on this decorative English lawn.
So what?
So what? Excuse me, but have you taken leave of your senses, sir? The constant rain has soaked the ground completely, and the precious blades of grass are defenceless against your brutal boots.
Okay then. I'll be very careful when I walk across the lawn. I promise.
Halt! If you take even one more step towards the border, I will have to arrest you, sir.
Now wait just a minute. There's a million different crimes going on right now in this city. Your lawn will be just fine.
Sir, I do not joke. When it comes to the protection and care of His Majesty's parks, I have full authority. After all, we represent the British Crown here. What is to become of the Empire if we are not even capable of establishing well-tended gardens in our colonies? Sir, you are preventing me from doing my duty. Either you step back, or I will be forced to take you into custody.
It seems I am powerless against British conscientiousness. I can't even tell him why I'm here. I need a different plan. The governor's palace. The policeman's guarding the palace entrance. Good evening, sir.
How may I help you, sir?
Do you enjoy doing this?
I beg your pardon, sir?
I mean, standing around here all day in the pouring rain.
After serving in London for 10 years, the rain doesn't really bother me, sir. Apart from that, it's a great honour to maintain law and order in front of the governor's palace.
3 cheers for our British civil servant. May I ask you a question?
Go ahead, sir.
By a hair, the Tong Triad nearly drowned me in the harbour today, and yet there wasn't a police officer for miles. Any particular reason?
If the incident occurred, as you say, in the harbour, you will have to file an official complaint to the Office of the Colonial Administration. They're responsible for the Southern District. I am under the direct authority of the Palace Department, and I'm responsible for maintaining law and order on and around these premises.
3 cheers for British bureaucracy. Then I won't keep you from your work any longer.
Good night, sir.
Was never much of a gardener myself, contrary to British stereotype. A normal rubbish bin. End of story. There's nothing useful inside. Documents from Lord Weston. There's information here about Richard's expedition, but it's not an awful lot of good to me right now. Seems like before they disappeared, they were traveling through a region in the Himalayas about 400 miles east of Lhasa, which, of course, is the least explored region in all of Tibet. Without any official maps, I'm going to need some help from somewhere. They don't look very inviting. All right, kid.
Hey! So, got me a bet up your sleeve?
I'm working on it. How's my wallet?
It's in good hands. I give it back to you when you lure out the bats.
What was it again about bats? They hate the rain.
Oh man, weren't you listening? The bats don't mind a little bit of rain, but the flies do. And where there are no flies to hunt, there are no bats. You follow?
Wouldn't it be better if you try again tomorrow evening? Perhaps you know when it's not raining.
I bet I catch a bat tonight, not tomorrow. Maybe the rain will stop.
I see. Hope springs eternal. Very well. I'll come up with something. Maybe I can find a way to attract the bats. When I do, I want my wallet back.
Deal!
I'll be off then. A measuring tape. About 1 meter 50 centimeters. Apart from knowing I could probably take him in a fight, that's not very useful. I half suspected that already. Rubbish. I don't want to rummage through the rubbish, and I don't have to either. Dirty flies. They must like this dry patch under the roof.
What was that? Just a magic cat.
That was close. I shouldn't make so much noise. A cat. I don't want to rummage through the rubbish. I don't want to... I'm going to wring this Moggy's neck in a minute. Of course, I'd probably better not. Not only am I a great animal lover, but more importantly, the racket might attract Tong's thugs. I'm a very civilized guy. They aren't. Talking things over really isn't an option. I'm a very civilized guy. They... A thin wooden rod. I need to avoid making too much noise. Don't need those goons to turn up. That definitely means avoiding breaking large wooden rods. A thin wooden rod. I need to avoid... With Mum Tong and his men standing right in front of it, this exit is far from optimal. I don't think Shen can help me right now. I don't want to rummage through the rubbish, and I don't... Rubbish. A cat. A thin wooden rod. Dirty flies. They must like this dry patch under the roof. I need to avoid making too much noise. Don't need those goons to turn up. That definitely means avoiding breaking large wooden rods. A measuring tape.
You have started the Assistant. Here you can find information and a summary of events in the game. You can always check to see what objective your hero must complete next, just in case you lose track. But don't worry, this information won't spoil any of the puzzles.
Gus uses the bellows to clean the dust out of the engine. Or so he claims. Maybe I should ask Gus if he needs them first. Gus, listen.
Yes?
Do you think you could spare your bellows for a while?
Why do you ask? What do you need them for?
Well, I can't really say at the moment.
Uh-huh. Right. Yeah, go ahead. It's your stuff anyway. I finished cleaning the engine.
Well then. The more I hassle Gus, the slower he works. I'd kind of like my plane ready this side of the century. Gus, my mechanic. He keeps things from falling. That's a 1928 Gus is I'm in a hurry to get out to Tibet, but not that much of a hurry. First things first. I need some local maps. A measuring tape. It's unconventional, but no reason I shouldn't be able to suck up the flies with these. However, the cat's still standing guard. I get too close and it's going to bring the tongs right down on me. So, by the power of logical deduction, I reason the next step is to get rid of the cat. I need something to distract it. There's nothing useful inside. The policeman's guarding the palace entrance. I see you have everything under control.
Yes, sir.
Very well. Don't let me disturb you any longer.
Good evening, sir.
There's a ball hanging in the tree.
Halt! Stop! Stay where you are, sir. I've told you once before. As long as the lawn is wet, you will go nowhere near it.
Okay, okay. This isn't going to work. I'll have to come up with something else if I want that ball. There's nothing useful in a normal rubbish bin. Was never much of a gardener myself. I've got everything I need from Lord Weston. I need to get ready for this trip. All right, kid.
Hey! So, got me a bet up?
I'm working on it. I'll be off then. It'll stay nice and dry over there under the umbrella. At least the kid won't get wet under the umbrella. I suppose he still needs it. I don't really want to turn out the light.
Mr. Nyansu, sir.
How can I help you, young friend?
You really need a photo to recognize this guy.
That's what I said. Bring me his photo and I will help you.
Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. There must be a photo of Wang lying around my office somewhere.
See you later.
I'm in a hurry to get first. Lucky everything in there's useless, because the doors are rusted shut. Richard, me, and the rest of our graduation, we were deployed to... My bathroom. Okay, I admit, it's not exactly a room. No need. As a man, I have what's known as bladder control. I can't remember the last time I set it. I wonder if it even works. I rarely use it anyway. I need to rescue my best friend from unknown dangers in uncharted Tibet. A nap would be nice, but somewhat irresponsible.
When we dance, I see starlight reflecting your eyes. In your own, I feel tenderly touched all the time. And on your lips, I am reading the words you are mine. Follow me into my arms and my heart, and you see that you're the one I need. Please come with me. I need someone to heal, someone to make me feel. Why don't you follow me? Come follow me.
A photo of my mum. She died last year. She looks happy. I suppose without mum on the scene, I've got nothing. A photo of the delectable... The fact that... Lucky everything in there's useless, because the doors are rusted shut. Lucky everything in there's all crap. My alarm clock wound down a while ago. Let's take a look. Ah, the key's stuck to the back. It's the key for winding up my alarm clock. My old alarm clock. It stopped a while back. Okay, I'll wind up the clock, running like clockwork. It'll go off in a couple of minutes. Working again. I'm no great fan of the racket, but it's set to go off in a couple of minutes. Working again.
When we dance, I see starlight reflecting your eyes. In your own.
Working again. Okay, I'll place the alarm clock in the rubbish bin. Let's see what happens when it goes off. When the alarm goes off, I better not be here.
What's that? Who's disturbing the governor's sleep? Well, can you believe that? Why would someone throw away a perfectly good alarm clock?
Great. That should distract him from his duties for a while. And now off the lawn as quickly as possible. I wonder if I can use this to distract it and lure it away from the rubbish bin. Here, kitty kitty. Catch the ball. The cat does seem to be interested in the ball. But only while it's moving. I must be a damn genius. If I tie the measuring tape to the ball, I'll have a lovely, colourful pendulum. Hey, things like this always seem to come in handy. Okay, you little rascal. Let's see if your animal intelligence is any match for my person intelligence. Aha. Take that, nature. Worth a try. I should be able to suck up a few flies. My God, Fenton Paddock, legendary adventurer, pilot extraordinaire, flycatcher. Is that a step down? I'm not sure insect containment is quite what these were designed for, but it seems to do the trick. Can still hear them buzzing around inside. Fly, my pretties. It's working. The flies are buzzing round the lamp.
Hey, what are you doing there?
You said you wanted flies. I've got some.
And that's supposed to work?
Yeah. The flies lure the bats, and you catch one.
I don't know.
At the least, it'll give you a fighting chance. I'd say I've kept my part of the deal.
Okay then. Here's your wallet. There wasn't anything valuable in there anyway.
Well, I was having some financial issues, you know, and... Hey, it's none of your business. Give it to me. Good luck on your bat hunt.
Thanks.
I think I'll check nothing's missing. What I'm about to say is actually pretty sad. Nothing's missing.
Hey, boss.
What's up, Gus?
She's just about ready. I've stowed your equipment and some provisions.
Whatever would I do without you, Gus?
Well, keep that in mind next time you fill in my paycheck. Anyway, good luck, boss. You'll need it.
Thanks, Gus.
So I guess I'll get going in a couple of minutes if there's nothing else.
All right. Take a few days off and enjoy them. If I'm not back in 3 weeks, then I suppose you'll have to look for a new job.
I'm sure it won't come to that.
If I remember correctly, there should be a photo of Yen Wang in the You'd think I'd know the code, but it's on a note in my wallet. Yes, my safe combination. I really should memorize this thing. Old private documents and personnel files. There must be a photo of Yen Wang in here somewhere. These are the documents and certificates from my days in the army. A newspaper article on the 1932 Harbour riots. It says, 8 dead during riots in Hong Kong Harbour. Chinese dock workers came together on Friday evening in the Victoria Harbour to vent their anger over low wages. A British Army unit was dispatched to the harbour to keep the peace. As the situation was about to escalate, the officer in command was ordered to retreat in order to prevent casualties. For reasons unknown, the officer in command did not comply with these orders. His soldiers opened fire and began to shoot randomly into the enraged mob. This incident caused a public outcry and was followed by several other clashes. Thankfully, there were no further casualties. The British government regrets the incident and has relented to the workers' demands. The officer responsible for the bloody conflict has been suspended from his duties for the time being. It is very likely that he will have to face charges of insubordination before a military court. Why on earth did I keep this crap? Here we go. Yen Wang's personnel file, complete with photo. Now, hopefully, Niansu can tell me Yen Wang's current address. The safe was already here when I moved in. I just use it for old documents and what have you. I've got Yen Wang's photo.
It took longer than expected, but I have the photo.
What photo are you talking about?
The photo of my friend. You told me to bring it.
Me? Do I know you, young man? Wait. You're that pilot boy, right?
I don't believe it. Are you for real?
Take it easy, son. You must forgive this old man his jokes. Come along. Show me the photo. Ah, yes. I know this man.
And do you know where he lives?
I said I'd tell you all you wanted to know. He has moved to the Won Moi district. And if I remember correctly, he lives in Wing Hao Street.
Finally. Thanks a lot.
That was all?
Yes, that's all. You have been a great help. Perhaps I can return the favor someday.
Be seeing you, Paslock.
Yen Wang lives in the Won Moi district. I should let Niansu finish his rice wine and get going. I don't think Shen can help me right now. Right. This must be Yen Wang's place. It's been a while. God knows how he'll react. If Niansu's right, then Wang lives in this building here. If Niansu's right, let's see if I can find Yen Wang's apartment. The nameplate reads Jianzhu. A child's bike. It's chained to the wall. This pot is full of cracks. This bamboo plant clearly needs water and sunlight. It's a lantern hook. The nameplate reads Yen Wang. The door reads Ming Li. Okay, this must be the one.
Fenton?
Kim? I didn't think...
Why don't you come on in?
Thanks.
How do you know?
Oh, it wasn't easy. A strange old man told me. But first he needed a photo of your uncle, then he pretended to forget who I was, and...
I don't get it.
It's a much longer story than it should be. Anyway, I know it's been a while, but is Yen here?
You don't know?
Don't know what.
What do you want?
Well, I wanted to see your uncle.
Why?
Are you in interrogations now? I want to talk to him.
Why now? Why didn't you come any earlier? He waited for you for so long.
Did he? Well, better late than never.
Not this time, Fenton. Uncle Wang passed away a few days ago.
No,
He did. Very suddenly.
that can't. I'm so sorry, Kim.
What are you sorry about? That you betrayed him and refused to talk to him for over a year?
I'm sorry that your uncle passed away, but I never betrayed his trust.
No? So what do you call it? What you did was terrible. And the fact that you never told us about it, that we actually had to find out about it from someone else. Don't you call that betrayal? You worked together, you were friends. We were practically family. How did we get you so wrong, Fenton?
You hear lies and conjecture. You see words in the paper and you just assume the worst without even talking to me. You call that friendship?
My uncle wanted to talk to you, but you just left him standing there. You didn't explain any of it. So we're left with 8 Chinese workers shot dead that evening and a missing man. What else were we supposed to believe? You never denied any of it.
You'd already made up your minds. Your uncle packed up and left work before I had a chance.
Those are just excuses. You knew where we were. You could have come. Either there was nothing to explain, or we just weren't worth the effort.
Kim, that's not true. I can't believe you could even think that. You were supposed to know me. You know I'm not capable of... a massacre.
I thought I knew you. I also thought we could talk about anything and everything.
I just can't talk about that one thing.
Then why are you here?
I wanted to ask Yen a favor.
What kind of favor?
For the notes from his expedition to Tibet.
That's the only reason?
Yes.
I see. Why do you need the notes?
I can't tell you that either.
Oh, of course. Who do you think you are, Fenton Paddock? You should leave now.
Kim, please. These maps are extremely important to me.
Oh, really? Then tell me why. If you expect me to trust you, then you'll have to trust me too. Otherwise, get out of my sight.
Kim, I don't want to drag you into this.
Hello, honey. Oh, looks like I disturbed your little rendezvous.
Honey? Who are you calling honey?
Shut up and listen, girl. I want the maps. The ones Wang sketched on his way through Tibet.
Which maps? My uncle never went to Tibet.
Stop wasting my time, girl, or I will lose my temper. I want every single note he brought back from Tibet. And hurry up, or I will have to motivate you. Come on, hand them over.
You okay?
What does it look like? Who is that?
Mun Tong. A triad boss. Here, take his pistol and keep an eye on him. I'll go look around outside. His crew are rarely far away.
Looks like Tong's got his men covering the front door.
Like I thought. 2 of them outside the door.
Why is everyone suddenly so interested in those maps?
What do you mean?
But just before my uncle passed away, Richard showed up here. Then you, and now those men. I want to know what's going on here.
Richard? Did Yen show him the maps?
Yes. That was about 3 weeks ago?
And? Did Richard take the maps with him?
No. Uncle Wang made copies for him.
So the originals are still here?
Yes. Uncle made me promise to keep them safe.
Okay, look, I'll explain everything later. But we need to get out of here, quickly. These guys aren't going to give up.
What is so special about the maps?
No idea.
And you expect me to believe that?
No, I expect you to trust me.
You'll explain everything?
Yes, I promise.
Okay. Last chance, Paddock.
Thanks, Kimmy.
Don't push it. Now what?
We have to get out of the house. Is there a back door?
I don't think so. I've only been here a couple of times, though.
Okay, don't worry. I'll come up with something. We'll be out of here in a jiffy.
No goal is too high. You're just standing too far below. Do not worry about the past. Concentrate on the future. Perhaps I should take that to heart. Kim's got the maps I need. No point rooting through anything else. They're weeks out of date. Anyway, I'm not here to read the paper. They're weeks out of date. Anyway, I'm not here to read the paper. A simple hanger. We certainly did a number on him. When he wakes up, he'll either have forgotten all about us, or be really, really pissed off. I'm guessing the latter. We've got his weapon. Kim can keep him at bay with it. I could give him a kicking, but I think he'll be angry enough as is. It's Kim, Yen Wang's niece. We spent a lot of time together. She sure has grown up.
Kim,
Yes?
don't worry. I'll find...
Okay, hurry. They've got to realize something's up soon.
What sort of a world do we live in where people can't just leave their bikes hanging around without chaining them up to stop people like me stealing them? I don't want these people to get into trouble with the Tong Triad, just because they helped me. Looks like it'd fall apart if I touched it. This pot is full of crap. I don't want to put anyone else at risk. It reads, "Better to light a candle than to curse in the darkness." An old saying that completely misunderstands the appeal of a good curse. We can't go back to the front. We'd only run into Mon Tong's men. The hanger fits exactly into the hollow of the bamboo pole. What sort of a child's bike? It's chained to the wall. I don't see anything that might help us escape. If something's easy to do, it's probably not worth doing. I have to be careful. They mustn't see me. It's hanging pretty far out. A candle-lit lantern. It's hanging pretty... That should work, but I still have to be careful. Hey, there's a window. This stuff isn't much help either. I'm no psychologist, but I doubt Kim would be impressed if I left her here. Tempting, all the same. If my sense of direction isn't completely off, this window should lead to the alley next to the house.
Kim, there's a window out there in the hallway. Let's get out of here.
Finally. He's probably going to wake up at any moment.
This is taking forever. Boss should have been back ages ago. Should I go see what's keeping him? Nah, the boss said we should wait here, and orders are orders. Why did it take so long, boss? Did you stay for a cup of tea or something?
Shut up. The girl wasn't alone. That guy Paddock was there too. They're gone. The maps too.
Paddock? I thought he was at the bottom of the harbor.
You thought wrong. They cannot be far. Tell the others and start a search. This time, I will watch him die.
Hey, wait. Let me check if it's safe.
And what's the grand plan now?
We have to get to the airport. We'll be safe at my office for a while. I'll explain everything when we get there.
Over here. We found them.
Damn. Kim, the truck's running. Jump in and step on it. I'll cover you.
What about you?
Drive. I'll jump in the back.
They're taking the truck. I can see that myself. Get the car.
Oh, crap. Better find a way to get on the truck. I can't reach it like that. I can't reach it like that. The pole's not strong enough to pull myself up with it. Kim!
Yeah?
Hit the brakes!
Are you crazy? Do you want those guys to run you over?
He's got a point. Kim!
Yeah?
Pedal to the metal, Kim!
All right. Hold on tight. They're catching up. This thing's gonna fall apart if I push it any harder.
I can't reach it like that. The pole's not strong enough to pull myself up with it. I can't reach it like that. Kim!
Yeah?
Full throttle, Kim!
Okay, hang on. They're catching up.
Kim!
Yeah?
Drive fast!
Okay.
The pole's not strong enough to pull myself up with it.
They're catching up. This thing's gonna fall apart if I push it any harder.
Nope. Gus's bellows. He says he uses them to get the dust out of the plane's engine. I can't say I've ever noticed a difference. The hanger's stuck into the bamboo pole. Gus's bellows. Kim!
Yeah?
Pedal to...
All right. They're catching up. This thing's gonna fall up.
These idiots actually enjoy tailgating us. However, I'm sure they have short attention spans. We better get back on the truck. I need to get on somehow. These idiots act, however. I need to get on somehow. She's an excellent driver. For a woman. Kim!
Yeah?
Full throttle, Kim!
Okay, hang on. They're catching up!
I need to get on somehow. I need to get on somehow.
Kim!
Yeah?
Drive faster!
Okay.
She's an excellent driver.
Kim! The brakes!
Okay, whatever you say. Everything okay?
Yeah! Hurry up! Kim, we can't lead these guys to the airport. We've got to lose them.
But I know! Suggestions?
Stay on this road. I'll get rid of them.
I don't smoke. A small key.
Fireworks parade. The tarpaulin is tied down. I can't pull it away. Getting shot at in the back of a truck while Kim drives it like a maniac round the streets of Hong Kong. It's like we were never apart.
It's a cigar lighter. I don't smoke. It's a cigar lighter. I don't smoke.
Kim, don't head for the airport till we've lost them.
You've said that al-
Okay, I'll try to come up with a way to shake...
I'll take a few rockets. Tight fit, but it's a good one. It's far too heavy. The tarpaulin is tied down. I can't pull it away. The glass is too far away. I really don't need to get shot trying to reach it.
I don't smoke. Is Paddock having a little rest back there? I haven't got anything for fentanyl, in every possible sense.
Kim, don't head for the airport till we've lost them.
You've said that already! Don't worry, I'll just stay on this road and try not to run anyone over.
Okay, I'll try to come up with a way to shake them off.
Rockets look roughly on target, which is far-fetched enough. I probably shouldn't mess around with now.
A man can never have enough rockets in his pocket. Apart from right now, perhaps.
I don't want to put... Getting shot at in the back of...
It's a cigar lighter. I don't smoke. Is Paddock having a little rest back there? I haven't got anything for fentanyl, in every possible sense.
That piece of glass broke out of the window. Yeah, I think I could use that to pull the piece of glass towards me. Whoa. Somehow he missed me, but shot the bamboo clean in half. The glass is too far away. I really don't need to get shot trying to reach it. That piece of glass broke out of the windshield when the Chevrolet crashed. That piece of glass broke out of the windshield when the An old engine. Looking at the exhausts, I'd say it's an 8-cylinder. The tarpaulin is tied down. I can't pull it away.
Kim, don't head for the air. Oh.
The cigar lighter doesn't get hot enough to light the pole. I don't smoke. I don't smoke. It's a cigar lighter. The cigar lighter doesn't get hot. I haven't got anything for fun. I don't smoke. The cigar lighter doesn't get hot enough to light the pole. Is Paddock having a little rest back there? I haven't got anything for Fenton.
It's a photo of Yen Wang. He was a good... The glass is too far away. The glass is too far away. I really don't need to get shot trying to reach it.
A man can never have an... fire.
Getting shot at in the back of it.
I haven't got anything for...
Kim, don't head... You... Oh.
Gus is bellowing. The tarpaulin is tied down. I can't put... Getting shot at.
It's a cigar lighter. Is Paddock having a little wreck?
Well, it's still long enough to try again. I cut off a small piece of tarpaulin. Wrap the rag around the end.
I've lit the end of the pole. Perhaps not the best course of action in an enclosed space, but as far as Paddock's concerned, fire makes any situation more exciting.
open fire.
Idiot, can't you see that they are getting away? What are you waiting for? Put your foot down!
The engine's dead, boss.
Oh, no. Oh, damn it.
Well, we lost them for now, but they won't be far behind.
Then you haven't got long to fill me in, have you? What's going on?
You have to leave Hong Kong, Kim. The Tong Triad wants your uncle's notes, and they're not known for asking nicely.
What do they want them for?
I don't know. Yet. But you have to trust me.
Trust you? And how am I supposed to do that? You disappear for over a year and then turn up on my doorstep like nothing's changed.
Kim, forget about that for 5 seconds. You're not safe here.
And where do you suggest I go? I haven't learned to disappear into thin air since we last met.
Don't worry, my plane's fueled up and ready. We can leave straight away.
In your plane? And just where do you suggest we go?
Well, I have some things to take care of in Tibet. You could come with me.
You're out of your mind! Until you tell me what's going on, I'm staying right here.
We don't have time for this. Come with me and I'll explain on the way.
I can't come with you. What am I supposed to do in Tibet?
Damn it, they're on their way here right now. Kimmy, either you get into the plane voluntarily or I'm going to bundle you into the cargo hold.
But it's ice cold in there. I don't even have any stuff. Sweater, makeup, toothbrush.
I've got stuff. Have it all if you like.
Well, I'll have a sweater. You can keep your toothbrush.
Whatever. Get moving.
So, Fenton, I suppose we're safe now?
Yes. Yes, I'd say we are.
Good. Time to tell me your side of the story.
Okay. What do you want to know? Where should I start?
Was it your fault that the dock workers died?
I was officer in command that evening. The situation was getting out of hand. The workers got violent, throwing things. That's why we wanted to pull out. Nobody was supposed to get hurt. I was about to get everyone withdrawn when Richard went down. A few of the dock workers dived on him. It was a split-second decision. I stayed, ran over to Richard. God knows what they would have done to him. Then things really got out of hand. Part of my unit followed me, and I suppose the workers thought we wanted to break them up. So they attacked us.
What happened next?
One of my men opened fire. You get bad orders, you lose your nerve. It happens. Everyone started shooting into the crowd. I tried to call a ceasefire. 8 people died before I did. I should have left Richard behind.
What?
1 life versus 8. Easy maths.
You can't weigh one life against another. It's not how it works.
How kind of you. So now you're on my side. It was my job to know things might get out of hand. I had an order and I ignored it. We were explicitly told to withdraw to prevent people getting killed.
Fenton, that is so... I don't know. If you hadn't been there to help Richard, he would have been killed, and...
I know, Kim, and I don't regret having saved Richard's life. But I'm not proud of what I did. Those 8 men. Their families. That day is burnt into the back of my mind.
You mean being discharged from the army?
Yes. Among other things.
But if all that's true, then it was just an accident. Didn't it count for anything that you saved the life of the governor's son?
Richard was supposed to be kept out of it all. You never know what people might start saying if they knew he was there. Richard pulled all the strings he could to keep me out of prison. I owe him everything. Other people wanted to see my head roll afterwards. The Empire had to find a way to appease the Chinese population, so the person responsible was dishonorably discharged from His Majesty's service. And I accept that decision. In spite of the circumstances, I had a job to do and I failed. Richard and his unit were deployed in northern India soon after. We've hardly seen each other since.
Fenton.
Yes?
Why didn't you tell us about all this? Did you really think we wouldn't believe you?
Who knows?
But
The men who were shot were your people. I guess I figured it would change things between us.
you could have trusted us. My uncle missed you.
And
Nothing. So, why don't you tell me what we're doing in Tibet?
curiosity killed the cat, you know.
Well, we've cheated death several times in the last few hours, so I reckon we're on a roll. Anyway, you promised you'd tell me.
Okay. Richard needs my help again. The irony of fate. He disappeared on an expedition. No trace of him or his men for weeks, but it's all top secret. So Lord Weston asked me to go after him. Unofficially, he knows I'd do anything for Richard.
And? What does all that have to do with my uncle's maps?
Obviously, Richard used them to plan his route. That's why I'm hoping the maps will help me find him.
And the Triads? Are they looking for Richard too?
I don't think so. But it can't be coincidence.
So, what do you want to do next?
Well, we're almost there. I'll drop you off in Katang before I start. You'll find a few decent hostels there. I guess I'll be gone 2 or 3 weeks. Once winter hits, I won't be able to cross the mountains. If I haven't found Richard by then...
Wait. Did I miss something? You're dropping me off in Pawang?
Katang!
Whatever, I'm not going. I'm not gonna wait in some dump in the middle of nowhere for you to ride in on your high horse and rescue me a month down the line.
Fine. What do you suggest? You're not coming with me? To say you're unprepared would be an understatement.
But that's not what I was saying. I just don't want to be left behind in some mountain village. And there must be some larger city en route, right?
No, we're talking about Tibet. The only other option would be Lhasa, but that's too far out of the way. You're staying in Katang until I get back.
I'm sorry, maybe you didn't notice, but it's been quite a while since we last saw each other. I'm not a little girl anymore. And you can't push me around like you used to.
I'm sorry, Kim. I just don't want to drag you into all this any further. The last time I tried to help Richard, things didn't go too well. I don't want that to happen again. You understand? Really, it's better this way.
Great, and what am I supposed to do while you're gone? Yak herding? Every little girl's dream. What if something happens to you? I'll be stuck there forever. Or at least until some other thoughtless, gung-ho pilot accidentally strays this way and picks me up.
Kim, duck! Damn it!
Did he just shoot at us?
A German fighter plane?
He just shot at us! I can't believe it!
What's he doing in Tibet?
I couldn't care less. He shot at us. He actually just shot at us. Shoot back!
What?
You know, shoot back. Machine guns, cannons.
I deliver sacks of rice to Kathmandu for a living. This is a cargo plane, not a war machine, and therefore, no, it does not have any weapons on board.
You're telling me we have no way of defending ourselves?
I didn't say that. Take the controls. I'm going to the back to take care of our little friend.
Okay, Fenton, think. Think of a plan. Plan. These pumpkins were going to Shanghai, but maybe I can get a better price here, even if they are so old they're hollow. That's capitalism, baby. I'll take one with me. The parachute was attached to this bolt. It's screwed in tight. Flour? Thanks, Gus. Only one parachute. But at least if we find some milk, yeast and eggs, we can whip up a tasty loaf. This canister contains distilled water for the hydraulic system. These pumpkins were going to Shanghai. Pumpkins are quite heavy. I could... It's screwed in. Messerschmitt. What are they doing here? More importantly, why is it attacking us?
This pumpkin is more than ripe. It must practically be hollow by now. This pumpkin is more than ripe. The pumpkin's pretty hollow, but there's nowhere to pour in the water. If the pumpkin had an opening to pour the flour into, it would work. But it doesn't. So it won't.
We've got some holes in this baby now.
Okay, I can pour some flour through the holes. Okay, I'll add a little more water. Best regards from His Majesty.
Fenton, the plane is on fire! We're on fire!
Oh no! He hit the starboard engine. Don't panic! I'll switch it off and try to stabilize us.
You can fly with one engine?
This baby's got 3, which means we've got 2 left. But don't worry, I'm an expert at emergency landings. Crap! I've never tried it with only one wing before. There's a field over there. I'm taking us down. Hold on tight!
Fenton!
It had better be important, Lieutenant.
Indeed. Our contact in Hong Kong has reported back.
Continue.
It looks like the cartographer's records have disappeared.
What do you mean? Disappear to where? And what about the cartographer?
He died just recently, only a few days after passing on copies of his maps to the British Recon Unit.
And the originals? Someone must have them.
The men we've assigned to the job assume the originals are in the hands of the cartographer's niece. Unfortunately, they were not able to reach the girl because a former soldier is protecting her.
Better and better. If you want something done, do it yourself.
In any event, the girl and the soldier were able to escape.
I am somewhat disappointed, Lieutenant. But very well. We will continue reasonably. Who is this soldier? Why might he need the maps? What kind of threat is he to us? Collect all the information you can on him and the girl. I will be flying to Berlin for a week. I expect answers when I return.
Jawohl.
Anything else, Lieutenant?
One of our recon aircraft is missing. It was on routine surveillance this morning and hasn't returned. I suggest sending out a search unit.
Yes, do so. If the machine has crashed, you must find the pilot as well as the aircraft. Get rid of any traces that might lead to our camp.
It will mean the majority of the men being sent out.
Yes. I emphasize once again. Find the crashed aircraft and eliminate all tracks leading to us. Our mission must remain confidential at all costs until we have opened the chamber in the monastery. After that, we will not need to hide from anyone ever again.
What happened?
Kim? Kimmy? Can you hear me? Kim, please say something.
Damn it. I need to get up there fast.